Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another one. We're not ran off YouTube yet. We're still out here filming, but we've got a double doe, or I should say I have a double doe rifle tag for out here in the prairie. That today is the last day until like December 15th. It opens back up for like 5 or 6 days. So unfortunately did not fill my hills tag this year. I went out probably 4 or 5 more times and filmed, but didn't even see a deer. So we're not even going to turn that into a video. So exciting news though. We have started development on our Prairiebums website to start getting you guys some hoodies and hats and shirts and some other fun stuff. We're not sure 100% when that's going to be ready to go yet, but it's going to be sooner rather than later. So we'll keep you guys updated on that. But for now, we are going to glass this big area, try to find a couple does, and let the old Christensen bark this morning. So stay tuned. We just drove through the little first piece we wanted to check. Didn't see a thing. Go figure. Seems like we always got to work for it. If you're wondering why we're just driving around in the truck and looking, it's because it's 19 degrees outside. So we are not getting out and walking unless we absolutely have to. So
we're fair weather hunters when it comes to this shit.
Yeah, I ain't about walking for fun in 19 degrees unless there's a big buck. Also, I've got my buck tag, so I brought my bow. So if we find a big muley out here, that's not off the table either. So who knows? We'll see what happens.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out, but we're gonna run up further north and try to find some food since it's so cold. I imagine they're gonna be up and eating and trying to stay warm. So we're on the hunt for food and deer. Yep. But we need to hunt for the food before we hunt for the deer. So stay tuned.
Update.
We're finding some does on private.
Way back there. Hold on. That looks like a big group. We're back into them again, folks.
We did find a nice muley buck on private, but just like we thought, we found some ag fields and they're piled in it. So we're either gonna have to find some and wait until they cross onto public somewhere or keep driving, but we're in the right area, I would say. So it's only a matter of time before they slip up and
we miss.
The Christensen makes them pay for it, hopefully. So see what happens.
Antelope!
Goats!
They are alive!
That looks like a big buck in the back. Not a big buck.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, roughly 107 of them.
All does. We just need some whitetails to do that. But we could just get out, get off the road.
Run.
I mean, right there, look, the one stopped on top. Bam, dead. 2 of them, perfect. It's still 19 degrees. It has not gone up at all. So
those guys are parked off that road again.
Yeah. Here we go again with somebody else ruining this hunt.
These dang road hunters, I tell you what.
Who the hell road hunts? It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cold out. Get it and walk. You know, if you're walking, you're getting warm. Way warmer than the heater in the truck.
What's that? What is that? What is that?
Right there, right there, right there. Going to the bottom. Stop, 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 stop. Big mealy buck.
Damn it.
Private?
No, it's public. I don't see the buck.
He's in the back. Bigger than the other one you were looking at.
Really?
Oh yeah. That's all we can zoom. We don't have high money lens telescopic
Dom
yet.
can put his spotter out.
Let me give that a shot. Update.
So we found some muley does that ran onto public, so we're gonna try to run around.
Not muley.
Or white. We found some whitetail does that ran onto public. So we're going to try to hurry up and get down and cut around on the back side of this and try to cut them off. But they're very spooky. Rifle season's been going on for
2 weeks.
2 weeks now, so they're very privy to the road hunter.
But
so
we also did find a muley buck.
We did find a good muley buck that is on public. We dropped a pin. He's probably going to bed right there somewhere, so we may come back later today and get the old bow out. see if the old bow can knock something down. So stay tuned. We're gonna try to get around on these does and get this done. Maybe we'll come back with 2 whitetail does and a muley buck today. That would be sick. So stay tuned. All right, it's all private again.
We're all back into it, folks. Hey, what are we doing?
We're walking.
We said we weren't leaving the truck.
Yeah, we just got the warm stuff on. We're gonna pop over this hill about a mile away and hopefully find those does that went busting plus some. So
yeah, I see that far hill beyond that,
which hopefully we bump some before that.
Yeah, I hope we just walk over and they're standing right here.
Yeah, but it's all right. We'll be all right.
It's not cold out. You gonna honk the horn again? Let them know we're coming?
I already did once. They got their warning.
You got the keys?
Got the keys. Got the tags. Got the rifle. Got enough layers on to probably survive out here for at least a month.
Month and a half tops.
Yeah, but all right.
You got ammo? She loaded?
Oh, she's always loaded, dude.
Just kidding, Game and Fish.
I'm not. She's always loaded. Put on too many layers. Alright guys, so we just found a bedded whitetail doe back in here. She's about 700 yards away bedded right now. We're just taking a look through the scope just to make sure it's not a little buck or anything, because it's pretty far. So we're going to try to cut the distance here a little bit. Get to within 4. And probably sit and wait for this thing to stand up, I would suppose. There's also 2 more that we saw probably 1,200 yards away that were working this way also, so. Hey. Now we just gotta get it done. Stay tuned. See its head on the skyline. That's it. What's that? That's the deer. Yeah. See how? Yeah. Look at the rain. There's really no other options. I say we just sneak up here a little more, see what happens, and just wait for her to stand up. Worst case, give her 10-15 minutes, we can make her stand. Yeah. Just sneak up. You see her pretty good. Right in the old sack. Ah, it's all over. Ow. Look at that thing. Who thought this was a good freaking idea? $446. I'm good with that. 446 yards. It's over my 400, but I'll be alright. So we're gonna sit here, but we might have something something else roll up on us. So we'll see. We can just see her head right now. Unfortunately, we forgot an adapter plate for our spotter, so we're not gonna be able to film the shot through that. But we'll do the best we can. Tom's gonna scare her away. So I'm gonna get my dope set up, and we're gonna sit here and wait. So stay tuned. Update. After getting a little closer, we think it could be a small buck, which we can't shoot. It's either a doe with some shit around it, or it's a small broke up buck. But we're gonna try closing the distance real close and see. Worst case, we're hoping it's a buck with some does. We'll keep you guys updated. See it? Is that him?
must have kept going back. All that work just to get right back to the road on the other side.
I want to take a look at these. I had like that much for a shot. And then Dom was like, nope, it's a little buck. It's a little buck.
Just spotted a doe. We're going for him. Damn close to private. And there's all the guys trying to come in from the other side. Update. Oh, hold up.
Well,
there we go.
we just walked. Oh, what did we walk? Let's see here. Let me pull it out.
Do you have your tracker on?
I do have my tracker. Okay, so we've walked 2.5 miles today.
One way.
One way. Chasing these does. And we ended up back where we gave you guys an update on the road where we said we were going to wrap around and try to cut them off. That road is now right here. So now...
Like, right there.
Now we gotta walk 2.5 miles back. We just called the landowner. The does ran onto a private, and it's the same people that own that place where we bow hunt, where we killed 6x. So Dom just called and left them a message. They got a ton of does out there, so hopefully we get a text or a call back. But if we don't, we're just gonna keep driving,
Keep grinding.
keep grinding, keep driving, and keep looking. So
Keep bumming.
we'll get back to you at the truck.
We're prairie bumming today, boys.
The day just took a great turn. We just got a text from the landowner, and we just secured, I would guess, over 20,000 acres. And a part of it was holding about 40 does earlier. So we got about an hour walk yet. But once we get back to the truck, we are going to start glassing the private.
Let's go across.
Forget this public nonsense.
Yeah. We're
So,
private land hunters today,
private
boy.
land hunters.
Oh.
We're gonna get this walk done. We'll get back with you at the truck.
I always ask for a landowner's phone number, just in case they end up owning stuff an hour and a half north.
Made it to the road.
No, we haven't.
Well,
We can see it. Now we still got 3.5 miles
no.
back south.
I think we're right over. I hope to God we're right over that hill.
Yeah. Whew. This firefighter's out of shape.
I ain't a firefighter yet.
It's wannabe.
Yeah, I'm just a wannabe right now.
Why didn't you just drive down to this gate opening before? Park there.
That's a good question.
I always question what you do.
Yeah. A lot of people do.
Yeah. And rightly so.
Yep.
About over this though. This whole hunting thing. Might become a vegan. If I can't draw a tag next year, I swear to God I'm gonna go vegan. Zen down. Oh, almost. The gun wanted it. Be nice, someone come up behind us and say, "You need a ride?"
That would be great.
Hey, if you're in the area, even though we're not live right now, come give us a ride. We're not gonna tell you what area we're in though.
It's a bunch of windmills.
No, there's not.
Dude, I'm soaked. I've got cactuses everywhere.
Forearm's too big, bud. Oh yeah.
See that bit? Pull it out. It's a little one. Right there. See it? Nope. Shit. Oh. Oh. God. Dude, that hurts so bad. How did I walk all the way back and not feel it as soon as I sit down?
Did you put your arm down in the breast?
Oh, I'm soaked.
Well, tell them about the gentleman we just met.
He came up and asked what we were hunting. And we got to talking. He's like, yeah, all the whitetails seem to be running across on that private piece. That private piece being that piece we just secured. We were like, oh yeah, it sucks. That's terrible.
Yeah, we tromped around this whole piece of public.
Yeah, I mean, he was a nice guy, but we're not going to openly tell him we just secured 20,000 acres just because he doesn't need to know. So if he wants to call and get permission, have at it. But that's not something we're going to share. Dom, not we. Dom's built that relationship to where we can get permission on his stuff. So other people need to put in the work too. Luckily, I didn't have to. But we're going to go up here and glass and...
That's why he wanted me to come with today.
Yeah. See if we can't find one.
How you feel about it?
Feel good?
Yeah, I feel real good.
If we lose to the Jets, dude.
Oh yeah, hey, we should check our fantasy real quick.
Yeah, we just took them 3 and out. We'll see.
Alright, well, keep me posted. I don't have a whole lot of... I mean, I guess I got pretty good service out here. Yeah, it's not bad.
Alright, good luck. Shoot some shit so the next video I watch isn't a waste of my time again.
The next video is when we shot all the ducks.
A waste
Thank
of my
God.
time again.
Well, Dom, you're the only one that shoots something.
Dude, tell me about it.
For God's sake.
This guy just might as well be full-time cameraman.
Because when I shoot something, he can't get it on camera.
Yeah, I don't even think you
That's
actually
'cause
shot it. You just only shoot shoulder blades.
That's right.
Typical.
Alright, well, I'm going to go shoot 2 does and I'll Snapchat you.
Alright, sounds good. Have fun.
Later.
See ya.
Later.
We're going to do some more walking. I think there's some deer right over this hill, unless they ran. But we're going to find out. It's worth a shot, so stay tuned. I'm not even going to put my bino harness on. You got your rangefinder? Right over here. See the 2 big white lines?
down. They're gonna go up on that hill. Hey, what about back towards the truck? Look towards the truck. Hey. Right over her.
Oh, I missed every shot.
Yep.
And they were so close, I couldn't get a laying down shot. They're not going to leave this spot, though.
No.
Oh,
Yep.
that was just a bad situation all around. I thought I had that shot for sure. It zipped over
How many shells you got on you?
a few.
We might not get this one on film, but we gotta get one down. His bipod isn't big enough to get over the top of these stalks. He's gonna have to crawl over the top. Keep going. I think he's got a shot. Double?
Did that first one go down?
Yeah, she dropped.
So did the second. Did you get the second one?
I think so. I hope so.
I didn't even see them, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I was getting so mad because I couldn't see over these. My gun is an absolute mess. I've got one bullet left because, I mean, I did hit every shot there.
Yeah.
I think I was not set up back there very well, and I shouldn't have took those shots, and I know better than that. But
Well, we might be down with 2.
no, we are down to 2. Redemption. Redeem myself. I scared her to death. I don't even see where I got her.
Check the other side.
I don't know if this will be YouTube friendly.
Yep, you did good. That's it right there.
So where did it go in?
Right there somewhere.
Hungry. We do have 2 deer down though, so that's a plus. I also can't hear out of my right ear.
All right,
I'm gonna go ahead and just put this in 4-wheel drive now.
that's what I do. Got her. Look at the difference in color.
Well, it's been a tough season, but it was the last day these tags were open. It was the first day that we came out to hunt them. And lo and behold, we filled them. So it's a good way to end the rifle season. I think we've only got 1 more bow tag left. I've got my my buck tag, and then we've got some muzzleloader doe tags coming up, but then that's gonna be a wrap. Start ice fishing up here, or here pretty soon. But I'll probably do a catch, clean, cook for you guys on one of these. So the video's not done yet, but we need to clean these does up and get them in the back of the truck and then start heading back to town. So we'll get back with you when I get back to the apartment. Decided to make a pit stop on the way home. Well, look who we got.
Old 6x is coming home. Looks good. I'd shoot him again.
Hell yeah. Well, we're gonna get home, take care of these does, and then we'll get to the catch, clean, cook. So see you guys when we see you. Welcome back to the Prairiebums kitchen. I got the we decided to run the little mics today. Hopefully you guys can hear me a little better since I got to film on the GoPro since there's nobody here to hold the big camera. So what we got here, I'm sure you guys can guess, the old tendies from the does that we shot a few days ago, and some bacon. Now some of you might already know what we're making, but I figured for our first deer catch, clean, cook, we should make it nice and simple and make something delicious instead of getting all crazy with it. Tenderloins are not something you want to try a new recipe with. They're just too good, too good. So we are probably only going to make one. I've got the rest of the deer all processed up. I made about 15 pounds of chorizo, and I made about 45 pounds of breakfast sausage. Now, if that's something you guys would want to see, like its own video of, is us processing the deer. Obviously, we can't show like us field dressing it and gutting it and all that, but we could show how I process and make different things at home, because I do all my own processing. So if that's something you guys would like to see, leave a comment, hit us up, let us know, because we'll definitely do that for you. So let's see, maybe we'll put 2 together. We'll put 2 together. So we'll get that one, and we'll do a smaller one. So these are pretty much all trimmed up already. I might do a little more trimming just to make them a little equal. These tenderloins have this little flap. Usually I take that off and put it in the grind pile, but I forgot this time, so I'm just gonna take it off and maybe cook them up for breakfast tomorrow or something, but it makes it a lot more uniform. If you leave them on there and cook them the way we're gonna cook them, it'll shrivel up and get real overdone, so it's not too good. Still good, still a tenderloin, but not as good as it could be. Tenderloin's a lot like duck. If you watch the duck video where I did the catch, clean, cook, medium rare. Medium rare, medium rare. Cannot stress that enough. If you cook anything over medium rare for deer, again, my personal opinion, it's no good. You wanna make sure, these does had a lot of fat on them. So you can see all that white stuff that's fat. You wanna get as much of that off as possible, because that is where a lot of that gamey taste comes from. It also goes bad in your freezer. If you leave them in there for a long period of time, the fat is what actually goes bad. I learned that from Steve and Ranella one time, so shout out Steve. I know you're probably not watching this, but so we're gonna trim these up a little bit, cut off any like crazy loose pieces, get them evened up. That one looks pretty good. This one's got a little fat. We'll take that off. Tenderloins usually don't have a lot of silver skin, but what little they do, just go ahead and cut it off. With that little amount, it's not really going to hurt you, but I like to take it off anyway. Alright, so these are all pretty good. So what we're going to do is we're going to put these together and make one bigger loin. So I'm going to set these aside for a second because I'm about to do something crazy that's going to blow your mind. Alright, so like I said, we're going to move these scraps over and just put them back in this bag. I'm going to re-vacuum seal those. I thought I was going to have Dom come over and eat, but the boy's working a lot, so I'm hungry. I need my daily protein intake, so I decided to do it tonight, and if he wants to come over, I got 2 more. So now, the crazy part. Now, I know you might just be saying, you just wrap it in bacon and call her good. You do, but you break your Ziploc bag first is the first tip. And make sure you break it to where it doesn't open the bag. But anyways, so a lot of people just lay out bacon like this and then just roll it up. We are not going to do that. We're going to do what I like to call the bacon blanket. So you lay out pieces like you normally would, roughly about the length of the tenderloin you're using. And if you don't know what that is, you could just do one of these numbers and that's about perfect. So about 4 pieces. And then the crazy part. This prevents the bacon from coming apart while you're cutting. You take one more piece after you got your length set. And the first one you put up. Just fold it up. Then skip the second one, third one, fold it up again. And you are going to weave this delicious bacon blanket together. And I will show you guys a little close-up when I'm done. And you do that. I usually do the same amount of pieces. I went lengthwise. I'll do the same weave. So then the second piece, you do the opposite. So now we're going to leave the first one. We're going to lift the second, leave the third, lift the last, and then we're going to bring it down tight. Make sure your bacon's facing the same way if you have OCD like myself. That way it looks all nice. And then the next piece, we're going to do just like we did the first piece. So it'll be lift the first piece up, lay it down, lift the third piece up, lay it down, pull her tight. We'll do one more. You guys get the picture. If you don't get the picture, just rewind it and watch it again. It's real easy. And there we have the bacon blanket. I don't know where I learned this. I watched somebody do it. And it's really just an excuse to get more pieces of bacon on your tenderloin. And it looks cool. So, get you a nice close-up of that. It's like a little basket, a little bacon basket. So, now that that's done, I've got the oven heating up to 350. We're going to cook it for about 30 minutes at 350. You already know I'm a big meat church seasoning guy, so we're using the Blanco, which has got a little salt, pepper, garlic, a little butter in there. Beautiful. It's a beautiful flavor. Meat church, I'm your boy if you're looking for anybody to test some stuff. So, lay your bacon on the bacon blanket or bacon basket, whatever you prefer. Season generously. Pat her in a little bit. Flip it over and do the other side. Pat that in. And now we're going to do the magical part. Tuck it in. Just tuck it in. Just a nice little roll. Make sure you're getting all of it. And you can have some toothpicks to kind of secure this a little better. I didn't really do this as tight as I would like to have, but it'll do. Just like that. Look at that. That is phenomenal. Just tuck your little random pieces of bacon wherever they fit. If your thing comes apart like mine did, so right, it happens. If I had toothpicks, I would put one in each end to hold it in, but it'll work. It'll be just fine. This also prevents your bacon, if you just wrap it the one way like a lot of people do, it likes to shrink up and pull apart and flop around. This kind of keeps everything together a little better, I've found. So I'm gonna let this oven heat up. I'll give you guys a close-up of that. Look how beautiful that looks. And I'm gonna give it a little drizzle right on top of the bacon. Just a little extra. You don't have to do this, but I went to the doctor the other day and they said my sodium was high, so I figured I'd keep it high, right? That's what you're supposed to do. So that's all good to go. I'm gonna get the oven heated up to 350, throw her in there for 30 minutes, and we'll get back with you guys when she's ready to roll. So one thing I did forget to mention is I am cooking this on a wire rack baking sheet, which will help the bacon get a little crispier because it's not gonna be sitting down in the grease. If you don't have one, you can use a regular baking sheet. It's fine, it'll still be delicious. The bottom of your bacon just might be not as crispy as you would like, but oven just got to 350, so we're gonna throw this thing in and get back with you guys here in about 30 minutes, so stay tuned. All right, so it's been 30 minutes. We pulled it out and it looks absolutely delicious. Now, when you bake bacon like this, it doesn't get as crispy as like when you fry it in a pan. It's just part of it, but it's still tasty. I'll give you guys a little close up here. Tell me that doesn't look fire. So now we're gonna cut her right down the middle and see how we did. It feels on the rare side, which you guys already know. That's my jam. Yep, it's rare for sure, but all the bacon fell off. You guys can see that. It is juicy, it is delicious, it is rare. And if you guys don't like rare, you can obviously cook it longer. I did 350 for 30 minutes, so if you did 350 for 40 minutes, you'd probably be closer to that medium rare, maybe pushing even medium by that point. But let's take a slice and try this. God, it's tender. Probably why they call it a tenderloin, if I had to guess. I'm no scientist. Let's get a bite of bacon, a little bite of the tendy. I mean, that's good. So, again, another easy recipe for you guys to try at home. If you grind your tenderloins into burger, Mike, I'm talking to you. If you guys don't know who Mike is, it's the guy that was out shooting guns with me before opening day of Black Hills rifle season. That boy grinds his tenderloins and his backstrap, so drop a comment down below, tell him how bad he's messing up. So, again, thank you guys for watching. We are loving what we're doing, making videos for you guys. We're gonna keep pumping them out. You guys keep doing what you're doing and liking and sharing and subscribing and all this other YouTube nonsense. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. It was a video where we actually got something, so it's exciting. Hopefully you guys got as excited as we did. It was a little challenging in that cut sunflower field. Missed a couple times. We got a text message. We got it done. And not only did we get it done, we filled both tags out of one little group of deer. So, again, thank you guys. Actually, the next video, we're filming the first ever Prairiebums Christmas special, so stay tuned for that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, and we'll catch you in the next one.